Hey, good morning, everybody. Checking in because I got a question last night and I said, hey, I'll do a video answer in the Facebook group. So we had our meetup last night, as we do most Sunday nights, and it was great. And we had a bit of conversation about decreasing resistance, because really a lot of practicing law of attraction is about getting rid of the messy stuff we have in our vibration and our energy that actually is preventing us from manifesting easily, because it's very easy to manifest. We want something, we have positive expectation, we have good vibes about it, and we get it. So what happens though is a lot of times in the beginning process of realizing we want something, we realize we don't have it. And then we're worried about the details. And then we talk about how we don't have it. And now we start building up resistance or energy around the lack of it. So now we're actually attracting the lack of the thing we actually want. So when practicing law of attraction, we have to start getting rid of that resistance. But here's the tricky thing. With law of attraction also doesn't allow us to really stop doing anything. All we can really do with law of attraction is start something. Let me explain. If we're setting out to stop something, that means we are aware that we need to stop something. We are aware of this thing we don't like. And in the awareness, we are attracting. Because what we look at, we are sending our energy towards. And so when we talk about what we don't have, we are now fueling it and it's propagating that. And how crazy, right? Because it feels so normal to go out with your friends or your family and get them up to speed on your life, what's working, what's not working. So that's the fact. That's the rule. If you're in a law of attraction, sorry to say, you can't stop doing anything. So what do we actually do? What we have to do is we have to start doing other things. We have to start just ignoring this a little bit, shifting, looking over here in a direction that looks better, and start practicing that. Even though reality wants to pull our attention, even though truth wants to pull our attention, even though we want to explain how we got here. There's all of this pull that's wanting us to keep our energy on the thing that we don't really like, because that's actually law of attraction, right? So law of attraction can be, the savior and the enemy. Law of attraction is saying, no, wait a minute, you have a positive momentum over here, so we want to keep you over here. So now we have to buck that current and say, leave me alone. I'm looking over here. I'm going to forget all of that BS, and I'm going to just start relaxing. I'm going to start putting energy into, what do I want? What would that be like? And how cool would that be? Because a lot of times we don't even think about how wonderful something would be. We just know we want to get away from this thing over here. So what would these desires feel like? How would life feel like? How would I walk down the street? How would I be driving my car? Would I have some swagger? Would I drink my cup of coffee sitting up straight, a little bit more proud? Like, what would life feel like once we actually achieve some of these things? And in just imagining that and milking it and juicing it, now we're getting the energy going, and that energy is the attracting work. And as we do this, we just smother out the energy of what we don't want. It will just smolder away. And then the more we practice, the more this energy of having becomes dominant, the more easy it is to attract things, and the more easy it is to attract things without doing so much work. So it can be hard in the beginning to practice and buck currents of energy, but it doesn't last forever. The hard work is only in the beginning. And so really what we're looking at here is this practice of realizing I can't pay attention to what I don't want and manifest my new life. So I'm going to turn my attention over here. I'm going to juice up the good feelings and smother out the flame of the energy of what I don't like. Anyways, I hope that's helpful. Comment, let me know what's going on. Is there anything going on in your life that this is relevant to? Do you have questions about it? And let's start the dialogue and get really good at law of attraction. Okay, guys, see you later.